Hi and welcome back to my blog. So as promised, I am going to be doing a which swimsuit suits me type video. So I just want to start by saying that there is no right bikini for a certain person, and it is all about what you feel comfortable in. But what I'm going to teach you today is which kind of bikinis are going to emphasize which bits of your body, if that makes sense. So let's get started with the bottoms that you choose. So I'll start with the leg holes. This is my favorite bikini, which is why I use this one. So first thing is the leg holes, so these bits here. So if you want to make your legs look long, what you want is the highest cut there you can. So these are already quite high on the hips, but if you wanted it to be for your legs, if you wanted your legs to look extra long, what you'd want is something that goes up and carries on there, and that to be more that angle. So the higher that angle is, the longer your legs are gonna look, and that is just like a secret that everyone deserves to know. Another bit about the bottoms that is going to emphasize whichever part you want is that I'll add some photos in so I can do kind of like direct comparisons. But in terms of the front of your bikini, so this line here, so hard to hold and demonstrate at the same time. The height of that does affect a lot. It does affect the way your body looks a lot. So the higher it is, the shorter your body is going to look. My personal favorite is when there's a dip in it here, so it comes down in a V or a scoop like that, because that is going to make your body look really long, and it's going to you know the muscles that I can't really show you, but the muscles are like that, the kind of V muscles. That's going to really emphasize that kind of shape on you. It's going to really emphasize that shape on you. So if you want your body to look really long and your muscles to look defined, I would choose a shape like that. But if you are a bit more self-conscious about your tummy and you want to hide it, go for a high-waisted style, and you can mix that with a high cut leg so that your legs are still gonna look really long. Still gonna. Would help if I could talk on these. But yeah, that's gonna hide your tummy, make your legs look really long. Now the next tip is, you'll see every Instagram influencer do it, is when they pull their straps up to their waistline, and what that does is that gives you a real hourglass shape, because if you imagine, it means that bit there is the smallest, so that's what brings it in, and that's why everyone pulls their things up to that. You might be thinking, why on earth is everyone doing this? That's why. If you want to emphasize your waist, make your waist look small, your hips look wider, that is what you should do. But again, only if you want. Make sure when you're doing that, I said this in my last video, that you have a pair of bottoms that are actually designed to be up there, because otherwise it's just gonna look stupid. So next thing to do with the bottoms is the cut on the back. So you will notice every single one of my bikini bottoms has this arch on it. Yep, it's because it makes your bum look amazing. It's just a fact. That shape there, it just makes everything look round, whereas when you have, I'm gonna have to go find some more bottoms. I threw away all the bikini bottoms that look like that because I don't wear them anymore because they are unflattering, but I will try and find a photo on the internet somewhere so that I can show you what I mean. It says when they're kind of shaped like this, that is just not doing anyone any favors. Just makes your bum look droopy. If you do want a completely full coverage bikini like that, I would recommend getting what I call a scrunch bum. Oh. So can you see here, it's gathered, and what that does is it kind of makes it look like you do have a bum, basically, so that it's not droopy. It gives it that lift effect. So you don't want to show your bum off, but you still want it to look like you've got one. That is what you do. And I've actually missed having these on my swimsuits, mainly because I wear all cheeky and thong ones now. I don't really need it, but I might bring these back for next season. And then the next thing you want, I again spoke about in my last video with your bikini bottoms, is you don't want it to dig in, because that is just gonna not look cute on anyone. No matter what your body type, if something digs into you, it is... These birds will not stop talking over me. What body type you have, if you have something that is digging into you, that is not going to look flattering whatsoever. So don't get a bikini where the lining is set back from it. Why can you not sit there? See what I mean? And then if I get one of my Nardi ones here, you can see there's not that dip, so this all fits flat against your skin, so it's not going to dig into you as long as you get the right size. So yeah, those are my top tips for bikini bottoms, how to make them look the best on you. And it's up to you which you want to take, which bits of advice you want to take. If you just want your legs to look long, or if you just want your stomach to look long, you decide and choose a bikini that suits that. So onto bikini tops. I've been speaking for so long. I personally think that triangle tops are the most flattering on everyone. Don't ask me why. It's just my personal opinion. It might not be yours, but yeah, I think those are the best. In terms of the different kind of bikini tops you can get, the different types of triangle tops you can get, oh look, the light has just gone. So triangle tops, everyone just thinks it is a basic triangle. It's not. Like, it's not this shape. The way you get them to look really flattering is you add a curve into it, because then that does the whole... It's the same thing with the curve on the bum. It basically contours it to make it look round and perky. As you can see here, this isn't just a straight line. It's got this nice curve to it. So it comes in here and then out and around. So that is what gives you a really nice shape to the top. So I think any size triangle tops are the nicest, especially they've got adjustable back and straps there. They are the best because you can adjust them to exactly what you want. With me, I like to tie my neck straps a bit tighter, because then that gives me like a bit of a lift, a bit of a push up. That is a great tip. So if you tie this as tight as you can and get these as tight as you can, you will get a little push up, quite a big push up. So if that's what you're looking for, always go for adjustable straps rather than fixed ones. So I'll talk about the other kind of bikini tops just so I'm impartial. Bandeaus, which I still can't spell. Avoid just a block rectangle. That's just not going to look nice on anyone. Like, you have curves, so why would you put just something straight on it? So they need some kind of shaping or some kind of gathering in them to give it that look. My latest one, Sweetie, I'll insert a photo of so you can see what I mean about the curve at the bottom. It just makes it a whole lot flattering. And also I think it was drop 2 it was in, called Sky, that has the gathering down the front, which again, it just gives it that extra space and it gives that curve that is really flattering if you're going to go for a bandeau one. I know they're the best for tanning, but personally I don't think they're the best for flattery. Lastly, I'm going to talk about bra style bikinis. So these are like underwire ones. The latest one, my first underwire bikini, I've got all my bikinis here, which is why I keep looking down, that I've made a complete mess of. Yeah, so my first underwire bikini, called Love, it took me probably about 3 months of testing to make sure that I got it right, because there is nothing that winds me up more than an underwire bikini that just doesn't fit. I see it all the time on people on Love Island and stuff, and the wire is just not underneath. It's just not against the skin. It's like, what's the point in having a wire if it's not against the skin? So yeah, fit is everything when it comes to bra style bikinis. I would not cheap out when you buy these, just because it's not gonna work out for you. So it just doesn't serve its purpose if it's not flat against the skin there. So make sure when you're buying it from someone who actually knows what they're on about when it comes to underwire bikinis. Again, with these, try to get an adjustable back and adjustable straps here, because it will make the fit so much better for you. And then when it comes to swimsuits, just put the two things together. So when you're looking at a halter neck swimsuit, make sure that it's got the curve here that's gonna make flatter, make sure it's got high legs. Obviously the thing at the front doesn't apply, but yeah, self-explanatory. You'll be able to put it together. Those are my top tips as to how a bikini can emphasize different parts of your body. And again, you don't have to listen to anything I just said. As long as you feel comfortable in your bikini, wear whatever you like. Easy as that. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next week for a new video.